Hello fans of the RPG Fanatic Show and welcome to another video. This is not really a rant video, it's more of a talk. I think. It's going to be a little more casual. It's got a question here. What kind of gamer are you? And this is spurred by a conversation that I had with a dear friend several months back actually. So we got into a discussion about if someone is a real gamer or not, and it was mostly talking about, are casual gamers really a gamer? They just kind of like games, they don't really love games, or people that just play one type of game, like people that play nothing but Call of Duty, for example, or people that play nothing but Minecraft or whatever, are they really real gamers, or do they really, love games? Now my friend's perspective was that they're not real gamers unless they like all kinds of games. If they just play like Call of Duty, they're not real gamers, they just are Call of Duty gamers. Or if they just like, Minecraft, and they're not really a gamer, they just like to play Minecraft. And my perspective is different. My perspective is they're definitely a gamer because they play games, but they're a certain type of gamer. And this really comes into the definitions of casual versus hardcore gamers, and what does that really mean? And the discussion of do you really love games or not, plays into the whether or not you're a true gamer or just someone who kind of likes games. And I really started thinking a lot more about what it really means to love games. What does that really mean? And I think it's probably going to be different for different people. But for me, if you really love games, it's more than just, I don't want to say it's like a lifestyle, because I don't think that gaming as a hobby is something that some people should have as a lifestyle. I think it's more of a passion. And I think that if you really love games, you're not just interested in playing them, you're interested in also understanding them, and especially understanding the people behind the games. A really great game, you can tell something about the designer from that game. And even with a bad game, you can kind of tell something about the designers too, If your game has lots of bugs, you can tell that they didn't really care that much about quality assurance and trying to provide the absolute best experience they could possibly have provided. It just didn't seem as important to them. You can look at a company who does MMO, for example, and the way that they their customer service staff treats you. Now that says something about the people running that company. If you get really outstanding customer service, they care a lot about you. If you get really terrible, shitty service, they don't really fucking care about you. And there really are things you can notice. And it's not just games either. It's just any product. You notice certain things about people that make these products by the presentation of the product itself. And games are especially true that way. They really are an artistic medium. And it's a canvas on your television screen that someone is painting onto and telling a story with. And someone's made, amazing, beautiful music and sounds, to stimulate you. It's really a fantastic medium. It really is. And I think that if you really love games, if you're a real gamer, I guess, you appreciate that. But I'm not going to say that if you're not interested in the history of games or the people that make games that you're not a real gamer. Obviously you're a gamer, you're just a certain type of gamer. I think that it's better to be a passionate gamer who's really interested in this stuff, because I think that there's an unhealthy thing that happens with any type of hobby, where people just get really obsessed with the product itself and don't really think that much more critically about the product and its place in, I don't want to say universe, but I can't think of a better word for it right now. But yeah, it's place in our culture and society. They don't think about any of that stuff. They're just obsessed with the minute details of everything, You see it a lot in Star Trek fandom. But I don't think that's the healthiest type of gamer. I think the healthiest types of gamers are the ones who look at this stuff as a way to get deeper connected to other people. You know, you can go to an arcade, or you used to be able to go to an arcade anywhere, and you could meet other people who had a similar passion. You could share tips. You know, you made friendships. You do that with online games a lot, although there's kind of been some drifting away of this as the different, you know, pick-me-up group things come out. Star Wars: The Old Republic definitely plays too much like a single-player game for my tastes, and I think that detracts from the real point of having a game online to play with other people. You know, like, this is our last bastion of having anything resembling the community of an arcade, and even that isn't sacred anymore. You know, even that can be replaced by NPCs who can do everything for you. You know, it just, I don't want to make this about trashing that game, but I hope that doesn't become popular with MMOs, because I think it defeats the spirit of what the game's supposed to be. I mean, my best memories playing a game growing up aren't me sitting by myself in a room. It's me with my brothers around me watching me play a game, or I'm watching them play a game, and we're fighting a really hard boss and they're cheering me on, or I'm cheering them on. You know, that's what gaming should be about. It should be about people. Make the games and play the games. It shouldn't just be about the product itself. I mean, even me making this show here, you know, I'm talking to people. I'm talking to you, who's ever watching this, you know, about games. I'm trying to share knowledge about games and experience and you know, information, really, and my opinions and feelings, and I read every comment that anybody leaves me. Even the troll ones. I read everything. I don't always respond to it, but I read it. And that's really what I like about this YouTube, this Web 2.0 experience thing, is that people can put something out there, other people can get feedback on it. It's kind of what I miss about gaming, what it was when I was growing up. And now that I'm a boring adult, it isn't so much that way anymore. So, the title of this video is, what kind of gamer are you? But I think what it really should be titled is, why do you game? You know, what's your reason for gaming? Go ahead and leave me a comment below, you know what, so other people can see it, and I can see it. Tell me what you think. Why do you game? Why are you a gamer? Is it so that you can be really freaking amazing and feel like you're winning at something because life is a really hard game to win at? You know, it's much easier to get a million fucking points in Super Mario than it is to get a bunch of points in, I don't know, working for the IRS, or even better, the job of trying to hide your money from the IRS. It's a very difficult job to, very difficult game to win at, I have to tell you. But yeah, like, is that the kind of gamer that you are, who uses games as a substitute for inadequacies and frustrations of the real world? Or are you the kind of gamer who uses games as a way to connect with other people? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks guys, and I hope you enjoyed the next video. Laters.